Well, we're back to off-grid living from scratch. I think this is part 7, and today we're building a hillbilly shed. And what we're using? A truck cap and pallets. Stay tuned, it's going to be interesting. Looks like today we're going to be putting the Blue Eddy Elite 100 to the test. We're going to run a skill saw off it and they drain a nice bit of power, so we'll see how she performs. So it looks like I got everything ready to go. I got the truck cap below to the board. I got a couple extra pallets put aboard. I think I got 5 pallets out there already. Should be enough to get us something built anyway. And I got the drill, wood screws, batteries, all that stuff. Skill saw, Blue Eddy system. I think I got everything. Just waiting for Crystal to come back, and then we're gonna hit the road on out to the land. Alright, so just got in here, took a look around where we're going to put the shed to, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be about the best spot, right off the driveway. Got to clear a couple of dead trees out of the way, and then get to building. Alright, so we just cleared this out, and it didn't look like it, but there's a terrible slope there, and it'd be way too much work to get it level for a little shed. So we're going to put a shed over here where the ground is level. Crystal's there leveling it off now with the rake. I got to cut one little tree down, and that's it. So let me show you.
I couldn't see the foot.
Right here. We're going to put it in a bit more, make it 2 pallets wide and 2 pallets out. So it's not a whole lot of work to get this here to work. looks like we're getting caught in the rain here. Just started. I got some old Marante here I'm screwing down onto the floor. After I get this on, I guess we're gonna pack her in for the day. So I will finish this video maybe in a couple of days time, whenever the rain stops. And hopefully have the shed up. That's the plan anyway. Well, a couple hours have passed and the rain stopped, so we came back out. I'm gonna see if I get this shed put back together. I don't know if I get it all done today, but we'll give her a try anyway.
Lumber delivery.
Alright.
Can I just throw this down?
Huh?
Can I just throw this there?
Yep. Not up here yet, Dad, no. Just leave it there for now.
I figure it's the best tank. I'm going to start loading the rock into there. Do you want to start passing more up?
Yeah. Well, it took 3 of us to do it, but we got her on there. I forgot to record what we were doing, but she's in place. Let me show you. And that is what you call a hillbilly shed. I gotta screw her down to the pallets now. And I'll be tarping in the sides all the ways around with strapping. And the gaps I'll fill in with plywood and that in the front. But it'll serve the purpose. To keep the weather off the stuff we need to have out here. And I'm going to be taking this door off and just making 2 opening doors for the front with a lock on it. So, that was a lot of fun. Time to get her screwed down now. So, my father has been picking out rocks out of our basement to be, and you can see a huge difference in this area right here. He got all the rocks cleared out. He's hard at her. And he's still at her. We better get him out of here, I suppose.
Supper time.
Supper time, so time to head her in for today. So, I gotta try to get that shed finished for this video. I don't know when I can come in again, but hopefully soon. And we're going to wrap some tarps around it net. 25 cans of spray foam, fill in the gaps. Good to go. But for now, it's time to go in and get some food. I'm getting hungry. Well, I guess it's been about close to a week gone by since I started the first part of this video. You know, busy life, busy life. It's the way she goes sometimes. So it was a nice day today. Got the day off. I said, well, come back out here. Try to get the hillbilly shed tarped in, get that much done. I still got to get a sheet of plywood to make a set of doors for it, but that won't be today. Just pulled up into the parking lot here, and I ran into this. I don't know if you can see it, but it's raining out. Now, is that going to stop me? Nope. I'm going to get at it anyway. I'll get the shed tarped in for sure anyway. Try that out, and hopefully by that time the rain has slacked off. So I'll go out and get at it and see what happens. So this is how I'll be putting the tarps up. I'll be using strapping to strap it onto the pallets that are there. And I bought a black tarp over there because, you know, wants it to look all fancy and stuff, you know. So instead of using a green or a blue tarp, I went with a black one. So, I'll get the tarp out first. Bring it over there. Bought some screws too to screw on the strapping. And I did remember the drill, yes. So, go over here and see how far this tarp goes. I don't know if it's going to cover the whole shed, but it'll do a good part of it anyway. Worst case, I have to cut the sections if it's too high and use those on the side afterwards. Yes, it's not fancy, but it will do. And it is only temporary until we get a place built in that. Then I'm going to worry about putting up a nicer shed, and I got to build a garage too. I got a lot of vehicles, but if I could build like a double bay garage, one for working in and one to put my 71 Chev in, I'll be happy with that. The rest of them I could just put them out in the field for yard art, you know? That's the way she goes sometimes. So, go over and get the drill now. Put the tarp in place, grab the strapping, put on a pair of gloves too. Don't want to get full of splinters today. And see how it turns out. Now, of course, I get to bring a hammer with me to haul the nails out of the strapping. As you can see, they're a block full of nails. But I'm not going to worry about that today. I do have a small hatchet under the hood of the tractor, and I'll just drive them inwards, and that'll help secure them besides the screws. So, I guess it's time to take the tarp out of the package, see how she's going to line up. She's big, all right. So I don't know if you can see from there, but with this folded in half, I got more than enough for height. So that means I'll have lots to go all the ways around. So that's kind of a relief. I'll put it back on the crease. Well, it looks like I'm moving right along. Got the two sides strapped in. I got enough strapping here, of course, because I'm going to put some down through to secure the tarp better. But this will get it sheeted in today. I don't have enough for the back, but I do have some wallboard home and a small blue tarp, so I'll use either one or the other. But I do have a black strip left of the tarp left over off of this. I'll use that up on the back where I can to help seal that in. too short to go over the two of them. That's too bad. I'm out of stuff to finish it off, and I'll know what to bring in the next trip to finish that off in the back there. Along the front here, the cap is spread out a little bit, so I'm going to run a ratchet strap from pallet to pallet across here. We'll just have to duck underneath to get into the shed, and that way this door will lock. So that'll be a bonus right there. So this is about all I can do with the shed for today. The hillbilly shed, that is. For any of you who've been watching my channel for a while, see me use this quite a bit. This is a Milwaukee Fuel 6-inch bar electric chainsaw, and I'll tell you, it's a lifesaver. I do have my Stihl gas chainsaw, which I love too because it's lightweight, but this thing is a real thing if you're out off-roading in the woods. Hardly takes up any space. Battery life is really long, and I got 6 or 7 batteries for it now, so I'm good for a week or so at a time. And it's just a great little rig. I've owned a couple of those Chinese mini chainsaws that you buy on Amazon and that, and they're not very good. You got to bend the branches over to cut through them. Whereas this 6-inch bar, you could actually cut down a 12-inch tree with this thing. Not a problem. And if you're from the Stephenville area like I am, go see Paul at Napa. He got them, and he's a great guy to deal with.